So Garrett, what I'm going to pour for you right now is our 2014 Graviva semi-dry cider.
All right.
So this is 50% organic Gravenstein and a blend of other heirloom and traditional tannic cider apples. It's all from Sonoma County, and this is the sweetest we get with our cider. So it's about less than 1% residual sugar. See what you think.
So some Gravenstein and some, would you say, some traditional cider apples?
Correct.
So what varieties did you blend in?
This is going to have a lot of French bittersweets. So over here it'll be some Nihu and some Muscat Cabernet. They have high tannins and low acids, super rare here in Sonoma County. And then we also use a host of other heirloom apples that contribute a lot of body and interesting aromatics.
Got it. I get the aromatics definitely, and a little bit of that tannic grip too that you wouldn't expect from cider.
That's right. And so when I do a tasting, what I am particularly like to draw attention to is serving vessel. So you can use whatever you like, but if you really want to experience a cider, a lot of times what I like is a white wine glass. So a wide bowl like this that tapers in. And what it does, as you probably know, is it really concentrates the aromatics.
Yeah, right.
So what else are you picking up when you go through this? Coming from a wine background, I always love to hear what people have to say who come from a wine background and what they're picking up.
Sure. One thing that I'm noticing is a very full mouthfeel on the palate. It's just it's very broad. What do you think contributes to that broadness in the cider?
Well, first of all, the Gravensteins have a lot of great acidity to them, and so they're going to be sort of mouth-filling. And then the tannic cider apples will add sort of that backbone. So as you do with wine, right? The tannins add a backbone. They add some structure and nuance. And so the tannic cider apples are fulfilling that same sort of role in the cider.
Got it. It's all about balance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And what's your price point on this one?
This is about $15 per bottle, which I think is a great deal. We also offer it in 2 sizes. We do a small bottle as well for on-premise.
Oh, great. And what do you like best about this cider?
For me, it's the party cider. I call it our gateway. So, you know, people come from an experience of cider being very sweet. And while this doesn't have a lot of sweetness, there is a little bit of residual sugar in it. And it really gets people into the cider. And then there's something else that's going on. You're like, huh, what's that little funky character? What's that little earthiness?
Yeah.
And then that sort of draws them into the next ciders that we do. But for me, there's a lot of celebratory notions that go along with this. It's super fun. It's very refreshing. And it's super versatile. So it goes along with a lot of different food. For me, this is our party cider. It's a really great gateway cider into all the other ciders that we do. And it's really a great homage to the Sonoma County Gravenstein.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.